Hello my YouTube friends. I think we should do an Ironman Mark 43 diecast review. Hope you enjoy. So guys, as you know, already seen on the previous bit of the video, I eventually forayed into the realms of getting a die-cast Ironman. That's the first one, and actually, to be perfectly honest with you, it's the first Ironman I've got that's articulated. You know, the previous Ironman that I have, which I will show you, is this guy, which I think was from Crazy Toys, and there is no articulation in him at all. It's literally, that's what you get. It's like a statue, and it's not bad. It looks okay. It done the job for the time being, but now I have a true die cast Ironman, so I'm going to see what the fuss is all about with this one, or with this guy. I mean, this one, like I say, looks fine from a distance away. When you get a bit more of a close-up on the face, you can tell the difference, but as a whole, he was okay at the time. So put him over there to one side for now, while we get this one unboxed, guys, and show you what we get. This one I got in the second-hand market, so there was no shipper box with it, but it really was well packaged up to make sure it was safe. Lift the top off, and then we'll lift the bottom off, so bear with me. There you go. And as you can imagine, it is quite a heavy old box with it being die cast, so it's a heavy thing to lift around. Oops, it's falling out now. Well, we can see what's fell out here is obviously a bit of his mask, which I'll put down to one side, and some of the batteries, guys. And what I'll do is I will get out, there's also fist fell out. What I'll do is I'll get out the accessories, lay them out as I normally do, and show you what you get accessories wise, and talk you through some of the stuff on this one. As you can see, accessories wise, not a huge amount, but you know, it's enough to get you going. So what we've got first off this time round isn't the crotch grabbing one, but it's actually a grabber for doing the dynamic poses with, which is good that you can actually be able to do a dynamic pose with them. And obviously the pole's there to do the dynamic pose, which is quite a nice size pole. Base wise, it comes with this figure, which was if I'm not mistaken, was Ultron, and it's pretty damn detailed, though I don't see any sort of articulation in this at all. It literally is just part of a base. The only thing that you can move is swivel the head around. Other than that, I don't see any sort of thing for articulation. It's just basically to go on this thing. Just 2 seconds, I'll move this, otherwise it's going to roll down my table anyway. It's to sit on this base plate, which I think is damn good. Again, it's another one of those ones that's like really well made, and I think it's fairly took a little bit of weight to it as well. And even though this isn't sort of die cast, this is plastic, it still seems to be quite a little bit of weight to it. But I do like that base, and it would be some sort of a base that I would use at some point, but at the minute it's obviously the character's going to get in the D12 with cap, so I don't know whether we'll end up using that. We may end up putting this in there with them, though. There's somebody that they'd fought against. We have this part of his helmet, which fits on to this bit here, which I'll show you in a second. Yeah, but that's pretty decent on the whole. It'll fit on, possibly with magnets, maybe even light up. I'm not sure whether it's just you can see his eyes through it, but there's definitely, you can see it's transparent there. You have a bunch of batteries, which already has a couple of them obviously removed, so I don't know whether that's in the character already or what, but we'll have some batteries there. That's cool. You have a couple of spare what looks like wrist guards. It looks like the wrist guards that's on them can be taken off, and you can replace them with these ones, which is fairly cool. We have these things which I'm taking off on his forearms, which that's pretty good as well. You see there's a rocket about to come out and fire from that one, so that's, you know, pretty damn good. Once I put a cover, so I'm not sure if that's supposed to have anything on it to light up, or magnet or anything else, because you can see that there's a screw on there, pretty tiny one, but it's a screw on there. And of course, we have these helmet with Tony Stark's face in it, Robert Downey Jr. Again, you can see exactly who it's supposed to be. It's not hard to make out. So we'll turn the light on so we can see better, I think. Ooh, there you go, that's a bit better again, isn't it? So you can see there, Tony Stark's face. And like I say, this base plate can fit on. You can see that, so you can't hide it though. You've already got a mask with that on, so why you don't want to do that is beyond me. It does stick to the top though, so you can have it on the top there. It does have a magnet on there, so that's pretty cool. That's probably the way you would probably want to do it, so that's good. We have a pair of fisted hands here, left and right. We have open hands here. By the looks of that looks like it's translucent, so it looks like, for me, that could light up if he's got a light up feature on there. But these are plastic ones, there's no articulation to them at all, so it is literally just for, and plus obviously you can see that where the hole is, it's not at the bottom here, so it's already to be held like that. So he's like basically holding his hands out like that. So, and then you've got these two, which look identical to the other ones, but they're actually on the bottom, the hose to put them in, and again, they do look like they've got the chance to be lit up. And these ones do though have complete finger articulation and thumb articulation, so you can't have them doing any sort of pose you need to with those ones, which is pretty good. You know, they don't bend any further back than that, which obviously, technically speaking, your hands don't bend much further back than that themselves. So yeah, so there you go, you've got two of those as well. So you've got a complete set of hands for each one, which is unusual because Hot Toys normally end up giving you more left than right, but that's good. So that's the accessories, guys. That is what he comes with, and I think it's okay for what you get. You know, it seems a bit strange to have these hands and these ones, which are pretty identical, but the openings for them, because technically really with these arms, surely you can get it into the same position as what you will be with that one. But who knows, and maybe certain poses it'll fit better for. So anyway guys, let's get on and show you the figure himself. And here he is, guys, in all his awesome glory. He's looking so cool. We even have the crazy toys one here, looking on in awe at this guy. The first thing I noticed when I did pick him up, the thing is some weight to the guy. I'm not sure that everything is die cast in it, or on it, should I say, but there is quite a bit of it that is, and it makes it one heavy ass piece, but also a beautiful piece. Has a lot of articulation to the guy. The only thing that I'm concerned about is the ankles, whether they're going to be supportive enough, or they're going to think, I mean, yes, you can see I have got him standing up on his own, so it will work, but it's just wonder over a period of time will that start to give a little bit. As you can see, there is no hands on him at all at the moment. That's how it's come for me. Like I say, I got it on setting out, so I don't know if it's supposed to come with the hands already on, but you know, that's what it is, that's what I got. So we'll show you a little bit, some pieces about this guy. This face plate can come off, though there is nothing below it, so I don't know why you want to take it off. but it can come off. So it does have, oh, I've just popped his head off. Oh no. I guess that goes to show you how easy it is to get the head off. But it has a bit of up motion, down motion. Not really much in the way of side to side, but enough, I suppose, to give you the thingy. And obviously it'll twist all the way around because it's on a ball joint. On his shoulders, these things move up and down, and these can pull out to give him plenty. Using a 90-degree angle on there. It's the same on both sides, you know. It'll work on both sides. Arms wise, you get almost the double bicep. The double joint on there. That's pretty cool. You have a little bit of sort of shoulder articulation at the top, or what I classify as basically almost like bicep articulation. You have a little tiny bit of motion in the chest, not a great deal to be even worried about. Hips wise, can't come forward any more than that, can't go back any more than that, can come out a little bit of a way. Knee joint, that is a pretty damn impressive amount of motion on the knee joint. It's basically as far as you'd ever get on any of them. And then obviously wrists, they're the ankles, sorry, full back motion. You do have a bit of toe articulation, and it has very slight outward and inward tilt to give you the chance to stand them up. Like I say, that's one of the things I do worry about with this, is how easy or how much the ankle joints are going to stand up and hold them up. But so far he's looking pretty damn good. Taking a bit closer, you can have a closer look at the guy now. I think he's looking pretty damn good. You can see there is light up features to him, but I don't think he has many of the light up features in. You can see on his back, just up here, there's a switch. That should turn on the light on his chest, but obviously there's no batteries in it at the moment, so you do have the same. I'm trying, like, now struggling again to get him to stand up on his own. There you go. Got him inside the biceps. You can see, look at that one has lit up, so that's pretty cool. And this one obviously hasn't lit up, so it hasn't got the, it either hasn't got the batteries in, or the batteries have run out on that one, because that one's not lighting up or it's not working, one of the three. But you can see there, it's pretty cool that it does have the light up feature there, so when you put one of the hands on, it'll sort of light up well. And knock that off for now, so we're not blinding you. We'll put on a set of hands and have a put on the other head, I think, and have a proper look at the guy here. There we can see, guys, put a couple of his hands on there, put the Tony Stark head sculpt in, and put this one light on. But you can see the difference now when you try and think it is that. With these ones here, it gives you the perfect thingy because of the positioning of this bit being like that. It means you can have his hand straight forward, pushing out over, more like this one is, but be straight up. Whereas this one, you can't do that. It won't go far enough back with the wrist thingy, so it won't allow you to do that same motion. You'd have to have it up like that, or, you know, if you want to have him like, it looks like he's lifting off using his powers, using the propulsion system on that, you'd have to use this hand as well, so it can point down over with his arms straight down. So that's what you got M1s for, to help with those things. You can see, I mean, he looks pretty damn good, and he has some weight to him. I mean, he has some weight. It's lovely. You can see, and I showed you thing at the back bit there. These bits can lift up and go down. So you'd have them up as if you were slowing yourself down, coming down to sort of land. You would put those type of things out to slow down his descent. But I just think that is pretty damn cool. And I think he's going to look really good in my D12 next to Cap. And this guy, you can see slight height difference in them, and next to each other you can see paintwork wise the difference in the metal over the plastic, just how much better the Hot Toys die-cast one looks. And of course, obviously with this one, it has no articulation, no light up feature, but it was one hell of a lot cheaper than this guy. I mean, one hell of a lot cheaper. So he's done the trick. He's been in my D12 for a while. Maybe I'll still keep a hold of him for a little bit longer, use him as another one for a while, and then at some point maybe get rid of him. But for the moment, there we go, guys. That is Ironman die-cast. I think it is the Mark 43, I believe. I may be wrong. You can comment down below, because I'm not too good on these Roman numerals like that, so I'm sure it's the 43, Mark 43. But I got him dirt cheap, guys, compared to what he goes for. I mean, you're talking most of the time, you're talking well over 300 quid for this guy. I got him for just over 200, I do believe. So I got an absolute bargain, a total and absolute bargain, guys. So there you go. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I say it over and over again, and I don't think somebody's believe it because you hear it so often off every YouTuber, but it is appreciated, guys. You know, any views at all on my stuff is really appreciated because it helps the channel. Yeah, so please, if you did enjoy, then like, comment, and I will comment back. I always do. Subscribe if you want to see more of what I've got coming, and I will catch you in the next one, guys. This is the Bearded Nerdy Oaf, and I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
What? No. I didn't. I wasn't. Why would I ever say that? I mean,
Okay.